Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So today here I am back with another video for you all, into which we'll be discussing up how we can work up with the like this particular question which we're having up over here onto the lead code, right? So see, the thing is that for dealing with any of these respective questions, the very first thing is that you have to have a very clear logic building that like what's the method for solving out this complete question, right? How it will be solved, and what things you have to apply in terms of what different functions or loops, what exactly you have to apply into it, right? This is what I just like try to like getting over here, right? So the thing goes that you are having up your heads of the two sorted linked list. Okay, before that, if you're using the lead code platform, so you'll just get this question over the lead code platform itself. Okay, so from there you can just get the respective part done. Okay, you can just get it all over done over here. From there you can write the whole program over there at that particular place itself. And apart from that, the thing is that you just have to go ahead and once you run it over the platform also, it would run, right? But in case you don't want, you can just write that simply on the Google Colab only, that completely works in. Okay, so let's get started here. So the question says that we are having the heads of two sorted linked list, list one and the list two. Okay, you have to merge the two list into one sorted list completely. Okay, so the list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two list. It should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two list completely, right? Now, you have to return the head of the merged linked list. You have to return the head of the merged linked list in that complete case. So here you're having one input as a list 1, which is equal to 124, and list 2 is 134. Output will be 112344. Okay, example number 2, which are having in the input, we are having list 1 is equal to brackets, list 2 again brackets, and output again a bracket. Fine. Now again, if you are having example number 3, that is also we are just having, so you are have to merge the two list into one sorted array. That is what we'll be getting. So let's say my list one, list two I have it, and like with those lists I'm getting one single list as a result. Okay, now the number of nodes which we'll be having in both of these lists, that would be a range. Okay, range from 0 till 50. Okay, minus 100, between into between we have that node dot val, and after that we will be having 100, right? So we'll be having a both list 1 and list 2. Those will be sorted in the non decreasing order. Okay, now you are given out with two strings, needle and haystack. Okay, what do you have to do? You just have to return the index of the first occurrence of the needle in the haystack. Okay, or you just have to write -1 if the needle is not part of haystack. Example number 1, we are having for the input as haystack is equal to sad, but sad. Okay, needle will be sad and output will be 0, because here see the explanation is that sad occurs at index 0 and index number 6. Okay, yeah, the first in occurrence is at index 0, so we'll be getting the result here as 0. Okay, just a minute, I guess I wrote two questions here in one time. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm so sorry, here would be a code. Fine, yeah, this question is limited till this only. So simply we just have to sort up two linked list. Okay, and just simply we have to work with those two linked lists, merging both of those and getting you the result. Fine. Okay, so let's start writing up our whole solution class for that. So class solution. Okay, we are having up a solution class which is completely over here. Okay, then I just have to use my function, that is def merge list as my function name. Right, I'll be passing the self parameter. Okay, list one I'll be taking as that will be an optional, but yeah, it will be list node in that respective case, because we'll be applying condition, right? If both the lists are empty, so my answer will be an empty list only, comma, we'll be having list number 2. that is also optional. Or maybe I'll just go down over here, list 2 colon optional. Okay, in the bracket you are having if that list node part, and putting these like dash and the like pointing it towards, I would just write over here optional in the bracket list node. Okay, this is what we are having up over here, right? Now going inside this, I'll putting a few conditions that if my list 1 is equal to none. Okay, if my list 1 is equal to none, in that case I'll be returning up my list 2. Okay, if my list 1 is equal to none, I'll be returning up my list number 2. Next, if my list 2 is equal to none. Okay, if my list 2 is equal to none, I would return my list I would return my list 1. Find two conditions. If list 1 is none, I'll be returning list 2. If list 2 is none, I'll be returning the list 1. Okay. After that, now if both of my lists are empty, so condition goes that if list 1 is equal to none and list 2 is equal to again none. Okay, if these two start containers, so at the end I'll just write over here return and simply the empty part. Okay, now moving back over here, I have temp1 that will be equal to my list1. Okay, I'm having temp2 that will be equal to list2. Okay, and next is while temp1 dot next is not equal to none. While temp1 dot list, now my condition is till the time temp1 dot next that is not equal to the none. So in that case I would just write temp1 is equal to temp1 dot next. Okay, that's the part. Moving back over here, I just have to write in temp1 dot next is equal to my temp2. Okay, temp1 dot next will be equal to my temp2, and here we are having temp list is equal to an empty list. Okay, moving back here, we're having pointer is equal to list 1. Okay, I've just set a pointer over here as a list 1. Now moving next, I'll be applying with my few conditions while pointer. Okay, while pointer. So we are having temp list dot append. Okay, temp list dot append in the bracket pointer dot val. Okay, while the pointer is there, I'm just applying the condition that till the time temp list dot append in the bracket pointer dot val. So here I'll be setting pointer is equal to pointer dot next. So this will help me to move to a next position, right? Then I have this temp list dot sort, and in the bracket I'm just trying to use a sort function to sort the whole list for me. Now starting for my conditions I took, the reason is I want to take it further for the addition part, right? So here goes my pointer will be equal to my list 1. Okay, and condition is that while pointer, okay, while pointer, I would just write pointer dot val is equal to temp list. Okay, temp list in the bracket of I. Okay, pointer dot val is equal to temp list in bracket of I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, and pointer is equal to pointer dot next, and at the end here I would just write return list 1, and that is where I'll be turning up this final list as in a result, right? So see here what we did, we just simply did a few lines, we just simply wrote a few lines over here. First we made a class. Okay, we use up the function inside that. I just put a few conditions that in case we're having the list 1 or list 2 or both of the list none, so what to do? Right, after that I simply use up this temp to get in the values, store in the values, and then just trying to check if those are maybe equal to each or not. In that case, appending means adding that into this whole over here, right? After that, just sorting the list and applying the condition till the time pointer. So pointer dot one temp list in bracket of I, right? And I will be I plus one. That's it. And at the end, returning a list over here. So this is how the whole program we have to write in as a solution class. We just have to mention it up over here. Def merge list and all those things we just have to mention it up over here completely, right? So that is how you just get over the stuff, and you just have to work with all of those perspectives, right? So see guys, this is a method how you can just solve out this complete question from this respective point of view about solving this question. Now there can be multiple ways to solve up this question, right? As one method I had told you. Apart from that, there can be more methods for writing up this complete question. So it depends on how do you want to write the whole program, right? That's completely on to you. But this is one of the methods which you can use and which you can trust in, and you can just try running up the whole program onto leak codes, and I'm pretty sure it might pass out. So I hope I'm pretty clear with this. We'll be coming up with more videos like this. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.